Hello everyone, it's Meteorologist Jim Caldwell here in the Alert Center for WKYT. Hope you are enjoying this cold Monday. It's the final full 24-hour period of winter. Now here's the catch. Tomorrow, spring doesn't technically arrive until about 11:06 p.m. So you still get about 23 hours worth of winter tomorrow. But today is truly the final full day of it all. Out there right now, you're feeling it, you're seeing it, and eventually you might even have some flakes to go along with all of it. Outside in Lexington, a lot of cloud cover is in our skies. That's what you're seeing. And within those clouds to our north, you might even run into a few flakes of snow into northern parts of Kentucky. Right now, as it stands, we've all moved above freezing, but just barely. You've got a lot of folks sitting in the mid and upper 30s. We track the First Alert radar network, and this is all current, and you can see how we're getting some light snow, at least on radar. Now, the air around you is very dry. Maybe you've noticed that. Maybe you've noticed that because you've been on the carpet and you've walked over and you've touched something metal and you've got a little jolt with static electricity. When the air's dry, the drier it is, doesn't inhibit the formation of that electrical charge. So you don't get it as much. That's why we don't have it as much in summertime. But you got it out there right now because it has been so dry. But eventually I think there's going to be enough moisture kind of pour through that we could see some flakes flying. Now, this is a different view, and this just shows you that it's dropping in on us. So at least a little bit of activity out there. Even the model picking up on that idea too. You can see those flakes and occasional little snow showers here or there. Again, a lot of it's going to evaporate above our heads, but some will make it all the way down to the surface. Tonight, we're going to go through an extended period in which I think we're in the mid and upper 20s. That puts you in hard freeze territory because you're at that low level of temperature. And I know a lot of you all have already had some early stuff blossom, bloom, and pop, and this and that. I know that's happening out there. So this is going to be kind of a rough night for a lot of the early things that have started to happen. Tomorrow, we'll make a run into the 50s. Wednesday, maybe not quite as chilly, and then later in the day it looks actually good because I think we're going to end up in the mid and upper 50s. Maybe somebody sneaks in a 60-degree reading here or there. A lot of sunshine out there as well. So coming soon, I was talking about it at the beginning of this live stream, coming soon we are going to get spring. It'll officially arrive. Now as it does, the cold is settling in again. You've got that tonight, you've got that early tomorrow morning, you got it all day today. The actual high is 53. The average for this time of year is 57. So tomorrow isn't that far away from normal. It's just the fact that we are going to go into the mid and upper 20s and give you that hard freeze level as a good likely category. The average hard freeze for us here in Lexington, the last one, strikes right around April 13th, okay? So it's not unusual to get into spring and then still have a freeze because, again, tomorrow is the 19th day of March, and that's talking about the 13th, so that's almost a month after it arrives. Again, there are still chances it can happen, but that right there just kind of puts it all into perspective. And there's plenty of cold air out there for us. You can see it ushering in across the country, digging pretty deep into the south. That's a cool day in Atlanta at 50 degrees. Now watch what's going to happen here tonight. And remember, I was talking about the hard freeze potential. I was looking at the Weather Service stuff a little bit earlier because I hadn't seen a warning come out. And so the freeze warning is going to be unlikely because what is considered the full growing season isn't underway yet. Some of those early developing vegetation that you might have, they're going to be susceptible and they're very tender to the cold like this. So do what you can to try to protect anything that's feasible for you to protect out there tonight because it is going to be a cold one. Next rain chance doesn't show up here until Friday. So we're going to go through some drier days. After today's very small flake chance, the next opportunity for anything to fall from the sky shows up here on Friday. You see the rain moving into the region. You got some showers around here. Even early into Saturday, this still wants to try to throw in some rain and snow. So there's that chance too. That'll keep going and moving out of here, and we end up quiet and a little bit better by the time you get into your Sunday. So that's what's happening with the overall forecast. I appreciate you stopping by, giving us a few minutes of your time here on Facebook and on YouTube. We'll be back on plain old television here in about 33 minutes for WKYT News at noon. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. See ya.